Hello, welcome to the introduction for my newest product. This is a product to basically die-cut Mylar, specifically for rollover lanes on Stern pinballs. So this product is intended specifically for people who have a lot of games, operators, or people who might have quite a lot of games and they want to protect their rollover lanes. So this product is for basically operators or people who want to have a lot of games because there are already solutions out there. Cliffies are great things. I put Cliffies on everything that I have, basically. I haven't got my Cliffies on this guy's shooter lane protector yet because I just got this game. And there's Ninja Cat makes some really great ones too. These TPU type things that you can slide in on your rollover lanes to protect them. The reason why, so if you're a home user, you probably want to do that. But this is more for operators or people with a lot of games. The problem with these guys are they're expensive. You know, there's $10 a rollover, and you got, I don't know, a game might have 5 to 7 lanes. So if you have, a lot of machines, that becomes quite expensive. And for operators, that might make it just too expensive. And the other thing is, especially for operators, these guys very rarely, but it happens. Well, not very rarely, it happens. Sometimes the ball will hit it just right and it will stick there. Not a big deal for a home user, you just bump it, you know that. But operators can't really have people getting their ball stuck and stuff because they don't know, people don't know what is going on, and then they get angry and so forth and so on. So I designed this solution to put over basically any lane. Again, the idea for operators, mostly for operators, or again, people who have just a lot of games and they want to protect every rollover lane. It's Mylar. It's die-cut Mylar, which you would think exists already. And the ones I have are only for Stern because there's different size, different vendors have different cuts. But besides the fact that, it's hard to cut things unless you have a machine to cut it, whether that be a die cutter or a laser. But really getting them on is the hard part. And I was struggling with this idea. I was like, okay, I can cut my own things, but how do I get them on easily, especially in places where you have, not much reachability. So I decided I'm going to make a tool that just puts them on there for me and centers them perfectly. So I made myself a tool. I designed a tool that easily gets on there and installs. So how do we do this? Very simple. Grab your tool, and this is the side that goes in. It's got a slot for where the spring goes, or the switch. Put just a tiny amount of water on it. I'm just going to spray a little bit of water on it, and I'm actually going to turn it because I don't want to get water in my pins. Okay? Anyone who knows anything about water, who's ever looked at, found water very mysterious and confusing because it has really weird properties, is it will cause things to stick. Like you've seen water go upside down, literally defy gravity, go back up into gutters and stuff. Now peel off your die-cut rollover Mylar. Attach the rollover Mylar, and it will stick. Make sure when you hold it like this that the sticky side of the Mylar is actually pointing towards the playfield. So now we can just slide this wherever we want to put it, push down, and we're done. And just pop it in there. Lift it, and now you have a perfectly applied Mylar. But when you put it on, if it's tight, that means you've pinched this thing. So you don't want it will be loose, and it's just slightly, ever so slightly smaller than the hole. So it just slides in there, and it will perfectly align everything. When you put the sticker on, the Mylar on, you will notice that it's actually this part. The Mylar is bigger than the center hole, but there are little tabs to make sure you put it on in place so it can't go off wrong, because these tabs have actually a little area that is kind of beveled, and we want to get it not in the bevel. So and it's only beveled on that one side. So there you go. Again, these are 4 areas. For example, Stern used to put under the drop things. They used to always put Mylar, and sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. So you can put your Mylar under there. Again, if you're an operator back there by the bumpers or games that have bumpers, they get a lot of wear. And, this is a very cheap product that will let you protect your lanes super cheap, so your resale value, hopefully, when you resell them, goes up. And the game just keep looking nice.